Do you know what's worse than being left unopened and left unread? It's being left undelivered and left on unopened for days. Like, I know you're on your phone. Just open and read my messages.
No thank you. You see, a lot of guys these days are thinking to themselves, you know, what's the point of trying to have these conversations and just give your time to these people when they don't value it? Okay, a lot of guys are looking at relationships at the moment and thinking to themselves, so what's the point of messaging a girl? Like, I'm just going to be left on red, or she's not going to meet up anyway. So what's the point? So when the girls come around and they start crying about how guys aren't answering their messages, sometimes all you can do is laugh, gentlemen. But before we crack into today's video, guys, what is going on? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video. And on today's show, guys, we're going through this TikTok compilation over here. I'm going to leave a link to the original in the description if you'd like to watch it yourself without me rambling over it. And we're going to watch the first clip actually before we do a couple of announcements. So let's crack into this first clip here and see what she has to say.
Let me tell you about this man who handled rejection like a king. Every day when I walk my dog, I walk her past the paramedics station that I live right by, and he waves hi to me every single day. I always wave back. Well, he finally came up to me and he was like, hey, you know what? I think you're gorgeous. I would love to take you out for dinner. Being polyamorous, but polysaturated, which is when someone who's polyamorous is at their limit for partners.
Polysaturated. You know, before I've done a take of this video, guys, so I heard her say that word a moment ago. But let me tell you, I'd never heard of the word polysaturated before this, and I wish I never knew that word existed. Okay, you see, this is something that guys have been speculating in this space for a while now about, where you're going to see the rise of polygamous relationships. You're going to see girls with multiple boyfriends, and I don't know about you, gentlemen, but guys with self-respect will not be in that situation. Okay? And the thing about that is, you know, it's going to continue to happen because guys are encouraged to have no backbone, no self-respect, and just, you know, do whatever the lady likes because happy wife, happy life, which we all know to be not the case. But gentlemen, we're going to crack into a couple of announcements here before we continue with the video. First thing is first, so the locals community has been approved. I'm going to leave a link to our space over there. I'm not 100% sure how everything works, but after this video, I will be dropping an intro video over there. So feel free to pop on by, guys. It's totally free to join and stuff like that. But, you know, just being concerned with YouTube and all that, sending me a warning for absolutely... I mean, they didn't tell me why they sent the channel a warning. So, guys, we're kind of moving over there a little bit. We've got our foot in the water over there. So if you'd like to come and join, the link will be in the description below. It's totally free to go over there. And there is a supporter option if you'd like to. But yeah, I'm going to leave the link to locals in the description. I've got a lot of guys over here who watch Better Bachelor as well. He's making a similar move over there. So obviously his community's over there as well if you guys are interested. Was there any other announcements? I don't really think so. But yeah, I'm going to leave the link to locals in the description. And let's continue with the video.
I said, that is so kind and generous of you, but I'm not single. Do you know what this said to me? He said, no problem. I hope at the very least I made your day. Yes, you did make my entire day. Are you kidding me? Like, this man honestly had me thinking, like, well, maybe I could fit in one more partner. That was such boss energy.
Okay, here's the thing about getting rejected, gentlemen. If you're a guy who's still choosing to date, that is, and go out in the dating market, if you get rejected, guys, move on. Okay, we're not out here doing this whole, oh, can we still be friends? Do you want to know what can we still be friends means, gentlemen? She's asking you if you'll still be around to give her free attention and free validation. Okay, now you guys are fully welcome to do that if you'd like to. You know, have conversations about her dog at 2 a.m. in the morning when she's crying. But please be aware of the fact that you're going to be the shoulder to cry on. She's never going to view you, or at least, you know, it's going to take forever for her to view you as an option like that. We're not out here being shoulders to cry on for these girls for free attention, free validation, and stuff like that. If a girl is not interested in you romantically, guys, you have enough friends. Okay, just move on. And if you want to make friends. But as far as romantic interests go, like, if you get rejected by a girl, don't go out here giving her the free attention afterwards. Okay, it really is just a waste of your own time. And, you know, too many guys get strung on for years thinking that the girl's going to somehow turn around and, you know, realize how good of a guy they are. Okay, we're not playing that game anymore. See, a lot of men are looking at that game and starting to understand, hey, wait a minute, that is a complete and utter waste of my damn time. But let's continue. I muted it 1 sec. This clip was muted already, it seems.
Note to self, though, she's not my girlfriend, though.
Yet.
No.
Yet.
No.
Yes.
No. When it's 2020, and she goes, why haven't you asked me out to be your girlfriend? I was like, what the f 2020? Why haven't you asked me to be your boyfriend?
That's the thing. Gentlemen, if you want a girl to be your girlfriend, please do not go out here asking her to be your girlfriend. That's one of the silliest things you can do. Okay, if she wants a relationship, she'll bring it up to you. She'll start asking questions like, oh, what are we? Where do you see this going? You know, crap like that. You as the guy should never be asking for a relationship, okay? If you're not in a leadership position in a relationship, let me tell you, it's going to fall apart real quickly. I don't care what girls say if they say, oh, I like a guy who... You know, I don't care if girls say they like to take charge in a relationship or they're strong, independent women, or all this kind of crap, guys. It's like every girl wants a man who will actually lead the relationship. And part of being the leader of the relationship is saying she's an asset to your life. She's not something that you focus on. She's not the main goal, okay? Your main goal should be whatever the hell it is you care about. I don't care if it's photography. I don't care if it's cars. Just whatever your hobby, your interest, your, you know, I know the word is a bit oversaturated at the moment, but purpose is, guys, whatever it is you care about and whatever you think your life's purpose should be, that should be your focus, not asking a girl out, okay? She can be there if she wants to, if you like her enough. But it's not something where in 2020, 2021, guys, like a lot of men are really looking at this saying, yeah, I'm done with this chivalry, asking a girl out kind of crap. You want to join my life, you have to ask, okay? The guys are no longer asking because a lot of times the juice just isn't worth the squeeze.
What? You want to be my boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
Good man. What the hell is this? When you get off work early, so you surprise your bestie with his favorite drink. Righto. Damn, that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to go to places like this, man. Like we don't where I live, there's not many awesome views. You know, I don't see stuff like this too often. It's pretty sick.
Why are you so fine? You know what? I need to get dressed. I'm coming with. You gonna wait for me?
You gonna get my weapon, please? You got a package.
I said I'm coming. I need to come with you. I can't let you be outside this fine by yourself without your weapon.
We got a package.
Hey, you getting us off topic.
Yeah, right. I watched a video on Alexander Grace's channel recently, guys. If you didn't know, he's a channel that also covers female nature and stuff like that. He goes more in depth on studies. So if you're interested in seeing stuff like that, I'd encourage you to go look at his channel, Alexander Grace. But he covered something really recently, which was he was talking about whether or not men or women are more looks inclined, more superficial. Right? And there are a bunch of studies that actually support the fact that women actually care more about how you look, especially when you consider factors like height. Okay? Like there's a really kind of nihilistic road we can go down here, gentlemen, but suffice to say, if you're a shorter guy or you know, you're an ugly guy or something like that, women will hold it against you. Like girls will say, oh, I don't care how a man looks, he can look however he wants, he can earn however much money he wants. Like I'd still consider a guy if he's a good man. Please don't believe that crap. It's such a lie, man. Like, girls absolutely do care how you look. They do care how you dress. They do care how tall you are. And when they say otherwise, they're just straight up lying to you.
Couple more hours if I go work, babe.
I'm so sick of you working out of town. I'll tell you.
I hate working out of town also.
It's ridiculous.
I know, right? I'm gonna miss you so much, though. You know what? I'm gonna miss you.
You know, I remember when I was a kid, guys, my dad would drive in the front seat, and my sister would be in the back, man. And like he would like I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, but he would like swerve on the road and brake just to piss her off and like make her just spill her drink and stuff. Great times.
Babe, that's not funny. I'm soaked. My britches are soaked, and we are 30 minutes away from the house. I cannot go in there like this.
And where?
We can't go in their house right now. No, it literally looks like I pissed on myself. This is not funny. I mean, it's kind of funny, but what am I supposed to do? What are they going to think?
That you paid your pants.
What are they going to think?
It's always interesting to see like the different reactions that girls have when they meet your family and stuff like this. Like on yesterday's video, guys, we were talking about a man who was sitting in the car with his girlfriend or something like that, and he was talking about how his family would be straight up embarrassed to find out that she doesn't cook or anything like that. I just find it super interesting, like the differences between cultures of wives and girlfriends and stuff like that when they meet your family, right? Because different families and different cultures have different expectations, and at the moment in 2021 in Western countries, guys, it's looking like, man, the standards for girls are so damn low, it isn't even funny. Like, half of these girls can't cook, they can't clean, they don't care what their boyfriend thinks because they'll just replace him if they don't like him for any period of time. So, I mean, relationships are really going down the, down the toilet these days. Like, if you want to talk about, the thing is about relationships, guys, is what's happening in 2021 is the girls just aren't considering what the men want at all. There are plenty of spaces on this side of the internet, and YouTube will say, "Oh, this is like a toxic place on the internet," or whatever the hell. Like, but there are plenty of male content creators in niches similar to this, where they'll talk about, "Hey, you wanna be attractive to a girl? Here's what you got to do. You got to bring all of this to the table." But rarely ever do I see a channel, do I see a subreddit, a forum, whatever the hell, about girls trying to teach each other what men actually want. You see, the conversation seems to be very one-sided. Men are slowly starting to learn what actually matters to women, looking good, having your money in order, that kind of crap. But nobody seems to be teaching these girls what the hell men are actually looking for. And men will tell them. We'll tell them, but they're just not listening. So the discussion at the moment on this side of the internet seems to be very one-sided. And the funny part about that is, like, this video right here, you might be thinking, "Oh, well, she's doing this, and it's great to see she's doing this for her boyfriend." But this is posted on TikTok. If I went to the comments of this video, man, I could guarantee we would see so many angry girls. "Oh, why would you do that for your man? Like, men don't deserve this kind of crap." Like, anything that a girl does for her man at the moment in society is just outright shamed. Because it comes under the banner of, like, "Oh, you're helping the patriarchy. You're treating men well when they don't deserve it. Men are so entitled." So you can see a video like this for sure, but I encourage you to go to the comments and you'll see all these girls just well mad at it. Because again, anything to do with pleasing a man or making a man happy in 2021 is just essentially outlawed, really. And this is like stress me out to get done. I don't know about this.
Today my husband asked me to make something special for his lunch.
What the hell is happening here? Man, all these like little freaking cooking recipes, and like I said, the comments on these, I've seen these on TikTok sometimes when I've had to scroll through for content for you guys. You'll see girls just get pissed off in the comments about the fact that women are actually doing this for their men. Like, it's always good to see, right? Like, I'm sure we can all agree, maybe not all of us, but man, cooking is something that's kind of on its way out with the girls, right? They don't seem to be interested in cooking anymore. I'm not gonna play that. Dude, the fact that he has to stop his wife or girlfriend or whatever from doing that is kind of crazy. Like, these girls are out here, they literally don't respect their boyfriends, their husbands, whatever the case may be. See, the thing is, we as men, we're just supposed to accept this behavior just because. And like, if we don't accept our girlfriend doing all of this crap, oh well, you're just insecure. Oh, you're just small. You're just a bitter, angry guy. You're just an INCEL. Okay, notice how all the shaming comes after men when you start to have standards and you don't like behavior being done in a relationship that is counterproductive to the relationship. A lot of guys will be in relationships, right, where the girl will just be outright disrespecting them. Like, if you guys, you know, watch my videos for any length of time and you go out to society and you see relationships between people, you will notice that a lot of the times the girl is just outright disrespectful to the husband or the boyfriend, man. And it's really sad to see. Like, I wish the guys in relationships like that would have some more self-respect and be able to kick the girls out of the damn house. Because it's just really disgusting to see.
I just got a text from my ex.
Which one?
You know who.
Oh my gosh, you think after 5 years of marriage he'd stop texting you? What does he say? Happy Thanksgiving?
Not exactly.
Tell him your turkey's already getting stuffed.
Jordan!
Yeah, I don't know, man. How, like, get out of the house. You know? And I understand that they're married and he has stuff to lose, man, but if a girl is, like, actively talking to her ex and you're in a relationship with her, man, you're not in a relationship anymore. The relationship probably never even existed, to be honest with you. You know, exes, the thing about this is, like, girls will keep in line a bunch of options for in case you slip up. Maybe it's a rainy day, maybe she needs some attention, okay, or maybe you guys have a break from the relationship. You think that during a break from a relationship, your girl is not seeing other guys? If there's a break in the relationship, you don't have a relationship, and I know that's gonna like aggravate a bunch of people. But guys, if there are breaks in the relationship, you don't have a relationship. You seriously don't. Because during that those breaks, excuse me, please believe the girl is out there seeing other dudes. I don't care if you have like this little agreement where you go, oh yeah, well we'll reconvene in a few months and see where we're at, but we won't see other people in the meantime. Guys, girls always have prospects on the wings. I don't care how many of them say, oh, I'm not talking to any guys. That's BS. Girls know that men care about this stuff. Like, they'll literally lie to you and say, I'm not talking to anyone else. Please believe that they are. Okay, DMs are free. You get guys sliding into girls' DMs all of the damn time. Even the girls who, you know, have that multicolored hair, like, you see around, like, she's still got a bunch of dudes in her DMs too. Okay?
Dry, dry, dry. Tint too dark. Ooh, shine. OCD. Nice.
That's pretty cool. Having to rinse the rice until the water is clear.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too bad. You keep digging.
How is rinsing rice even difficult, man? Like, can someone explain to me how the hell that's difficult? It's really not hard.
Making dinner for my husband. So I heard McDonald's has their McRib sandwich back, and I went to go pick up a sandwich. And the audacity, McDonald's, what the hell is this? Let's make our own sandwich. We're going to need a rack of spare ribs or baby backs. We're going to take off the membrane from the back, season our ribs. Mine came seasoned, but I still added some pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. I'm going to wrap it up in foil and put it in the oven at 300 degrees for 3 hours. Once cool off, we're going to remove the bones. It should be fall off the bone tender, and add our favorite barbecue sauce. Put it back in the oven for 15 more minutes or until the barbecue sauce caramelizes. Meanwhile, we're going to thinly slice some onion and pickles.
Damn, that's crazy. Like, where I live at the moment, like, we don't really do meats like this. But man, that looks insane, doesn't it?
It should be about 2 ribs per roll. These are the rolls I use. I'm going to butter up my rolls and assemble my sandwich. Put my ribs, my pickles, and onions. Close up my sandwich and tell me this sandwich is not better than McDonald's wimpy sandwich. You know I always got to split open my sandwiches. Just add some fries and that's it, guys. Bye.
After 2 kids, I got my abs back. I went from C cup to a negative A cup. I gained a booty and hips.
My body different.
Righto.
Would you love me for the hell of it? All our fears would be irrelevant.
You know, that's really interesting. Okay, we're going to pull this back and kind of wrap up today's video with these thoughts here, guys. It's like, this to me smells of some BS. Okay, girls will typically not be around for any long period of time around guys who are not the breadwinners. Okay, if they've done studies about you know, the types of partner choice that women make, and let me tell you, women prefer men that earn more than them. It is a very rare case that a girl will put up with a guy earning less than them, significantly less especially, for any length of time. Like, despite what you may think, gentlemen, money matters, looks matter, height matters. Okay, basically all of the stuff that you've been told doesn't matter. It totally does. So when I see situations like this, man, my head just goes to, okay, well, what the hell is wrong here? Like, there's something off. But the other thing as well I will say is, you know, girls will have boyfriends and boyfriends for short periods of time who are broke. Okay, and the reason for that is because there is a difference between the type of partners that women select for short-term and for long-term. Girls will select short-term partners, and he doesn't necessarily have to make a lot of money. He just has to look good. You see what I'm saying here? So girls will choose guys who maybe don't earn a lot of money at the moment, but you notice it never really turns out to be long-term. There's a question that the guys over on Fresh and Fit frequently ask the ladies that are on the show. They usually ask, what do you look for in a short-term partner? What do you look for in a long-term partner? And guys, despite what the ladies may answer, truthfully or non-truthfully, the answer is that when girls are looking for a long-term partner, they're looking for provisioning, they're looking for resources, they're looking for stability. When they're selecting for short-term partners, they're looking for the guy who's fun, the guy who looks good. You see what I'm saying? So when I see situations like this, like, I don't treat it as much. Like, I really don't. But guys, we're going to leave today's video there. As always, thoughts and comments below. Let us know what you think. If you disagree with anything I've said, guys, feel free to do so. That's what the comments are there for. As always, to rehash the announcement, we are over on Locals now as well, so be sure to check out the link in the description. There's a support link and there's a regular link, but it's totally free to go over there, guys. So I'll be putting that below. Make sure you subscribe if you're new or if you enjoyed the video, and we're going to leave it there, guys. As always, take care of yourselves, and I will see you boys in the next one. Peace.